Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers. Tim, Everton 1, Nathan. Wolverhampton Wanderers 3.
Yes.
Look, Everton have just been thwacked, really, haven't they?
We're
played off park.
We're witnessing something special here. We really are. Whatever happens to the rest of the season, what Wolves have done up to this point, they're 4 clear in 7th. They are clearly the best of the rest.
They are the best of the rest.
At this moment in time, the table does not lie. I mean, can you imagine 2 more complete dominance performances, home and away?
Yeah.
Tuesday was perfect home performance. From back to front, they were exceptional. They didn't concede a shot, and they could have scored more than 3.
No.
Today, very nearly the perfect away.
The dream.
On the day that the Cats invaded the pitch, it was the perfect.
Wow! How long have you been saving that up for?
It's already in the match report.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Honestly, they were exceptional today. I've just seen the stats, and anyone who just looks at the stats and nothing else will not.
It's Marco Silva, the other couple he needs after that. Stiff drink.
Marco Silva or Laurie Dalrymple.
Both of them.
Honestly, the stats just tell the opposite of today's game.
Yeah.
Everton had 64% possession and 13 shots to 8. But honestly, anyone who was here today, and a lot of the home fans didn't see the whole match because after 80 minutes, half of them had gone. It was so dominant.
Yeah.
I never ever felt nervous that Wolves wouldn't win this game.
No.
Even at 1-1, they were the better team, and then they got the goal crucially on the stroke of half time, and then the last 20 minutes, it was just a cakewalk.
Yeah.
Honestly, there was Everton offered barely anything in response. Wolves looked so comfortable. Their team looks complete to me.
And like you say, this is a side that are supposed to be finishing 7th, 8th. Everton.
Yeah.
They're miles apart. They were miles apart.
And
so much quality. Wolves. I mean, it's frightening, really. I know it's hard not to get carried away, but I'm getting carried away.
He's already there. He's done it. No, well, the big thing for me today was, we remember the reverse fixture, the opening day of the season, when Wolves sort of struggled to a 2-2 draw. They counted on their reserves and their battling spirit that day. This today shows just how far they've come.
Yeah.
Honestly, they have evolved, like I said, into a complete team. He's nailed the formation now. They've tweaked the formation and tweaked the personnel. Then Donker has come in and made a huge difference, not just in what he does, but in what he allows others to do.
Yeah.
Pops up with his brilliantly well-taken goal today, frees up Neves and Matinho, box to box. I mean, he could have had a couple today. He's constantly popping up in that box. He has a physical presence, he's tall, he's strong, he wins the ball a lot. He's really made a huge difference in this team. We've seen this team evolve into a team that deservedly is in 7th place and looking so good for it, honestly.
And a great start so early to quieten this crowd down, and then from then on they never look back, really.
Yeah, but they didn't take much quiet.
No, they didn't. No.
I think
they're going to pop now. They've all gone, haven't they?
Where are you? I think you were the loudest person in the home end, weren't you?
Goodness me.
Yeah, no, perfect start. We spoke about it before the match. Quieten this crowd. Wolves took the game to them, as they do so impressively away from home, and deservedly got an early goal. Could have been 3-0 up.
Yeah,
I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Doherty wins the pen, Neves scores it, and after that, Cody plays a peach of a through ball for Jota, and it's just a heavy touch that allows Pickford to get it. And then after that, again, Wolves won the ball back high up the pitch so many times. It was Jota on this occasion, plays it to Jimenez, plays it to Dendoncker, who should score from 10 yards. Just spoke to him. Oh, are you pleased to score? Well, I should have scored in the first half.
I like that, though. I like that.
Great attitude.
Yeah.
Could have been 3-0 up.
Yeah.
Everton scored a bit of a freak wonder goal, a brilliantly well taken goal.
Sometimes you've got to hold your hands up. I mean, they could have closed him down a little bit better, but that's a stunning finish. No one's saving that.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, Wolves just kind of carried on regardless. Really, they weren't phased by it.
Carried on regardless.
Who's that?
No, carried on no.
Your music tastes awful. Who's that?
Okay, let's talk about Moutinho's delightful free kick and Raul just before half time. It's perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
There we go.
Yeah, it was beautifully floated. Straight, you could see it from where we were sat. As soon as he pinged it, that's on Raul's head. That is, and you're back into score. The form that he's in. Yeah. 11 goals now, 4 in 3 since he moved to Europe in 2014. His stats for his previous kind of Mexican, from the Mexican leagues aren't readily available. I haven't found them yet anyway. But since he moved to Europe in 2014, it's already his most prolific season. The guy is on fire and gets better every week.
Can't not. And look, fair play for getting him and seeing the potential of him and signing him.
Yeah, because he's been a perennial bench warmer.
Yeah.
For the last kind of 3 seasons at Benfica. I think he played 80 times for Benfica and 60 were off the bench. So to spot that in him, to have faith in him as the only striker you're really going to bring in all summer when we're expecting Wolves to spend a lot of money on a big name striker, they didn't. They identified him, and he's rewarded that faith with, like I say, he's just getting better.
So straight after half time, a little bit worrying seeing Ruben Neves limp off, but we think it's not too serious.
He took a kick, I think, to the ankle in the first half, and he's played on. I mean, Sace was ready to come on anyway. All he had to do was take his jacket off, which kind of shows you, I think, that they were preparing maybe to make the change anyway. And Neves just went down. I've seen him, walking out the stadium. He's not on crutches or a protected boot or anything like that. And I think Wolves are hopeful that it's just a kind of an impact knock. Obviously in a bit of pain, but hopefully nothing serious done.
And like you say, good thing is that if he does get rested against Shrewsbury, then he's got till the following Monday to recover as well. So
yes, yeah, totally. And Sace came in and did fine, well anyway. Fine, yeah. So like I said, with Martino and Dendoncker in such great form, you wouldn't be too concerned.
And then Jota saved in the donk. I mean, he had plenty of work to do.
I see, this guy's a cool hero in the making.
He is, isn't he, to be fair?
He's so wholehearted and committed the way he plays. And yeah, took it really well. A left-footed spank past the keeper into the roof of the net on the volley. Came down from a little bit behind. It's a great finish. And like I said, it was easy after that.
He must have been delighted to start the season, just not even in the squad, just going, goodness me.
Yeah, but he's nicely rested, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, absolutely, man. How far? I mean, the interviewing the fans, and they are buzzing. They think that the 7th is there for the taking. It really is, isn't it? You're looking at the teams over Leicester, West Ham. You know, you're putting maybe Bournemouth in there, Watford. Haven't seen a lot, really.
You know, Wolves approached this trio of games: Leicester, West Ham, Everton. At the time, they were in 11th, and Leicester, West Ham, Everton were 8th, 9th, 10th. And we said this is the kind of litmus test of where they're at. Are they going to come up short, or are they going to coast ahead into 7th place, which is exactly what they've done. But honestly, you know, dismantled Leicester's defence with 4 goals, obviously shipped a few at the other end, but showed that character to come through. The perfect performance against West Ham at the back and in front of goal, and now they've carried that on here. They're in such good form, honestly. It's such a tantalising prospect.
But the test now, and it is a test, because I guarantee you, all the national media will be talking them up. They'll see this result. They'll say Wolves,
and the local media.
And Wolves are going to get into Europe. They're going to look at the fixtures they've got coming up, and that's where they've slipped up before when they took, had a couple of good results, and they got maybe not complacent, but they obviously had some poor results at home when they're expected to win. They're going to be big favourites going to the next few games.
Totally,
Now this is the test. If they are really going to do this, now they've got to kick on, and those are the sides they've got to beat.
Yeah, but you know what? When they went through that slump, and by the way, without that slump, I mean, God knows where they'd be in the table. That 6-game run or whatever it was they had, not long before Christmas. I think it's more of a tactical issue that was the problem.
Okay.
I think teams saw what they did early on and thought, to stop Wolves, you flood the midfield and you outnumber them. Wolves have counteracted that now.
Yeah.
The formation works a treat. Since Leicester at home is when they've started to use it against not against the big 6, and it's worked a treat. You're only really looking since they turned things around at home to Chelsea, which more and more looks like the turning point of the season to me, when they were 1-0 down and came to win 2-1. They won 3 on the spin, and since then they've only lost to Liverpool, Man City, and then that game against Palace, which is the last game he's really used a flat 3-4-3. So since then, they look so comfortable. Like I said, much more of a complete team now. Everybody's in form, and I don't see complacency being an issue. And like I said, they've sorted out this tactical tweak now, and it's up to teams to try and stop them, and that's no easy thing to do now.
I tell you what, some of these players on the bench, if they get a run out on Tuesday night, they better use it, because I can't see anyone getting into that side. They're starting 11.
The team's kind of set in stone. I mean, Jota, as well as Dendoncker, Jota's made a huge difference. Again, not only to him, but also to Jimenez. They've got a wonderful understanding. Jota constantly stretching play, looking to get beyond the last man. So strong as well. At one point, he had Zuma all over him. Zuma's about a foot taller than him, at least 3 stone heavier, and he just shrugged him off and turned him and scampered clear. He's playing so well as well. Everybody is. Cody was exceptional today. The back 3 were all brilliant. They didn't concede too many chances. No. There were no weaknesses really that you see in this team.
And look, the time is now, whether they were planning it in 2 or 3 years' time or now. 7th in the table, like you say, 4 points gap now, and hopefully increasing sooner rather than later, and a really good opportunity in the FA Cup. I mean, you've said it once, and you probably say it now, and you hope they play a full strength side. If they do or don't, I mean, it's still a fantastic opportunity to go to make this a memorable season. You might not get this in 5 more years, you know.
It's February 2nd, they're clear in 7th, and they've got a winnable run to the FA Cup quarter-finals ahead of them. It's dreamland stuff.
It really is.
You know, followed this team since 1991, and I still can't get my head around it, to be honest. They just look so comfortable today. They look so good. Yeah. They look here to belong. They look like a Premier League force.
Here to belong.
Here to stay. They look... and the FA Cup, yeah, we'll see what he does on Tuesday. I think he'll make changes, but personally, I'd leave nothing to chance. This is a wonderful opportunity. There are only 3 big teams left in this competition. We know one of them will exit at the 5th round stage because Chelsea play Man United.
Yeah,
it's there, isn't it? It's like I said, it's a tantalising prospect for the last 3 months of the season. It really, really is.
Drinking the cabin bar for us afterwards?
If we get let in. Better talk with the right accent. No, not your poor imitation of a Scouse accent. Don't do that again. No.
Everton 1 Wolves 3 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressandStar.com.